when your day is long and the night is just alone. You think you've had too much of this life and gone. Let yourself go. 'Cause everybody cries, everybody hurts. Don't throw your hands. Oh, on your own in this life, days are not so long. You think you've had too much of this life and gone. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody cries, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts. Hold on, everybody hurts. Hold on, everybody hurts. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Art, back with another lesson, and as always, an absolutely amazing song today, R.E.M. and Everybody Hurts. A song I think we all need at the moment, and it's a great one to learn to get your guitar skills down. A couple of bar chords in it, and it's obviously we're not strumming chords, we're sort of arpeggiating chords, playing single notes. But as I said, it's a good one to practice, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, and the first thing we need to do is take a D chord, just a standard D major, and the picking pattern, and this is going to go throughout the couple of chords that we're going to do for the verse, is we're going to hit the D string first, G, B, E, B, G. So it's just basically going, you know, just down the strings and then back up again. So D, G, B, E, B, G, D, G, B. And it's keeping that going, so we got this. Okay, so it's going to do that twice on the D, and then we're going to go to a G, which is the four-fingered G. But we're not playing, obviously, the A and the E string, so we can just, you know, literally take your first and second finger off, keep the third finger where it is, and put your little pinky, that will be on the third fret, on the high E string. And do, obviously, the same pattern. So we do two measures on that. So put that together, we got the D. And then into the G there. That's going to keep going through the verse, so when your day is long and the night is just alone. You think you've had too much of this life. Hang on. Okay, and this point we're going to hit, we're doing a little rundown from a G, a D over an F sharp, and then we're going to go into an E minor. So that bit, you know, just before we go into the chorus, you keep your third finger where it is, put the second finger on the third fret on the low E string. So we'll pick the E string, and we pick the E, D, G. We put the first finger on the second fret on the low E, same moves, pick the E string, and then the D and the G. So that bit, and that leads into an E minor. Okay, we don't have to put the fingers on for an E minor, but I think it's just to keep the best to keep the chord shape. So now all we're doing the same picking pattern, but we're picking the low E string, G, B, E, B, G. And then we're going to go to an A chord, and this time we're just going to change the bass note again. We're going to play the A string, so now it's going to go A, G, B, E, B, G. Okay, then back into the E minor chord. It's nice to do this little link in, doing that 3, 2, that's on the low E string, back into the E minor. So E string again, E, G, B, E, B, G, A. A little stop there, and then we go back into the verse chords again. Okay, so that pretty much all repeats through again. So after the second chorus, we've got this little bridge part where we're going to go into a couple of bar chords, and it goes into strumming here. So what we got is an F sharp 7. Okay, so basically you take a regular F sharp major chord, and we're just going to take the little pinky off. So, and I'm going to go to a B minor. Okay. So now it's quite funny timing on this song. I think this song is actually in 3/4 timing. So the strumming pattern, I'll go over that now, and we'll go back into that pattern at the end of the song when the song lifts into the outro. So it'd be a down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down. So that's a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Count it in 3, so we could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then it's going to go to a C chord, keeping the same strumming pattern into a G. And the next line, no, no, no. We're going to go into a G/B. So basically, the way I do this is, we're just going to keep the first finger where it is on the C chord, that's on the first fret on the B string, and we're just going to put the second finger on the A string on the second fret, a little link chord, and then into an A minor. So I'm just going to sing you that part through so you can see how that all fits together. So we got, don't throw your hands, repeats. Don't throw your hands. We'll go to the C and the G. You feel like alone. No, 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 you're not alone. Okay, let me go back into the verse around the arpeggiated D chord. Okay, so all that repeats, we go into another chorus, and then we briefly go back into the verse again, but I think it's quite nice to lift this up with strumming. So after the second chorus, we go back into the everybody hurts sometimes. At this point, we're going to go into the strum. Oh. So now we're strumming a D chord, and I'm doing the full 4-fingered G. So back into that strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Everybody hurts. And that is pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. And I think if you don't like that song, you don't like music. It's against the rules to dislike that song. It is an amazing song, you know. I absolutely love the production of this song as well. If you listen to the original, when the strings come in, I think it just makes the song soar. It's just such a gorgeous song. Not an easy one to play, that granted, but I think, you know, during current times where most of us are indoors, I think you've got plenty of time to get this down, and it's worth the effort. It is an amazing song. So like I say, I hope you all dug that. If you got any other requests for any other songs, you know, the drill, 60s to modern day or even 50s to modern day, that are going to work well on an acoustic guitar, you can either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me these days on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, and now also Instagram. And I'd appreciate if you gave me a little like or follow on those platforms anyway, but that way you can send me a personal message, and I do always try and reply to messages. You just got to respect to get hundreds of requests, so I do have to handpick them a little bit, but please do keep them coming. Don't let that put you off, because that's what keeps this channel going. Thanks everyone for the continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed, and thanks for the kind messages. It really means a lot. One way that you could help me out is obviously spread the word, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, or anyone you know who's recently started playing a guitar, or they might have been playing for a number of years and need a little bit of inspiration. Please point them in my direction. And another way that you could help me out, if you hit the little notification bell down there, so that way you'll get notified every time I post a video, which is either once, twice, sometimes 3 times a week if I get round to it, and then you can get on it straight away. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and everybody stay safe, stay sensible. I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.